awake again, just thinking. Alone. Mm. I did something I haven't done in a long time tonight. I put my headphones on and played an album on Spotify and laid down. And it worked for a little bit. I got a couple hours of sleep. I can't even lie. Worked for a little bit. I used to do that all the time when I was younger. Because the thinking just got a little too loud. If that makes sense. I couldn't, organize it. So I'd put headphones on my head, right? And then I'd lay down. And I'd focus on what the people were saying. So I listen to rap music, older hip hop music. Usually the ones with a story attached. That was really nice. It didn't have to be a good story either. But I'd listen to that and I'd focus on what they were saying and imagine the events playing out. And it was a really good distraction because I'm a sucker for a story. It kept me from thinking like I did. I think that's why I like music so much. Is because there's been multiple points in my life where I'm I feel like I'm at a low. And music has been one of the only things that kept me going. You just put headphones on and you just listen. And you don't have to be in your head for a little bit. A lot of Eminem. A lot of Eminem. Thanks, Mom. But, some other stuff too. I have rock music. Rock music is nice. It's helped me through relationships too. Rock music is really good breakup music. when I was younger than I am. There's one song that I've always listened to. It's called Junkyard. And I listened to it because my parents listened to it. And it's a little ironic that I never understood what the song was actually talking about. I didn't know what it meant or what the story behind it was. For the longest time, until I was like 16, 17 years old, I discovered what the song was about, and I fell in love with it even more. But it's a story, right? It's a story, and it's really not hard to miss what the story is about if you listen to it. It's sung from the perspective of the like a stepchild, like a stepfather stepchild situation. It's sung from the like child's perspective in an abusive relationship like that. I don't know why I'm describing it like this. It's really dumb. But yeah, I had no idea that's what the song is about. For the longest time, I didn't know. And then I like actually took a second to look at what it was saying, and I fell in love with it. I listened to that a lot. Most of my music came from my mother. Most of it. Some of it came from my stepdad. My ex-stepdad. Not a lot of it, though. I don't really listen to the music he showed me as much. Not that it, like, affects me anymore. Because it doesn't. Actually, one of my favorite rock albums of all time, he showed me. Which, that sucks. But at this point, I think music is music. And if you don't hate it because of what it is, then you probably shouldn't hold a grudge against it. Right? But my mother was into all sorts of kinds of music, and then he was into like rock and metal. And then I liked everything my mom liked, minus country. Most country. And then I listened to everything my stepfather did. But I also found music on my own from other genres that I was interested in. Because you run out of Eminem eventually when you only have a CD. So I started getting more into other music too. And that kind of spawned my love for all sorts of music. Like, there's not music that I'll listen to, and I probably will say that is just awful right off the bat. I usually listen to it first. Like, I don't think all trap music is bad. I don't prefer it. It has its place. That's why I prefer music with meaning. It's because it's what I used to look for when I was sitting alone at night. This probably sounds like incoherent schizobabble, and I'm sorry. I'm just going on. 'Cause I needed something to talk about tonight. And that crossed my mind when I did that. Is that I was just laying in bed, listening to an album. Just something to talk or think about. It might help someone else. I appreciate talking to you. I'll do it again, probably. There's not really a set schedule for these. I just kind of do it. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.